Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to the channel, where we uncover the untold stories and unravel the scandals that shape the royal family. Tonight, we're diving deep into a royal tragedy unfolding behind the gates of Windsor. Sarah Ferguson, the former Duchess of York, once loved as the comeback queen of the monarchy, is now said to be on the verge of a complete mental and emotional collapse. Her daughters, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, are reportedly being dragged into the fallout, and sources say what's happening inside Royal Lodge feels more like a breakdown than a farewell. According to royal insiders, the Duchess is spiraling. A close friend, Russell, revealed that Sarah is on the cusp of a nervous breakdown. After years of weathering scandals, debts, and divorce, this time feels different. Inside Royal Lodge, the 30-room mansion she has shared for decades with her disgraced ex-husband, Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, the atmosphere is reportedly tense and chaotic. The prince, stripped of all his honors and his title, has finally agreed to vacate the property. Boxes now line the grand corridors. Unopened Amazon parcels pile up by the door, and what was once a home of privilege now looks like the ruins of an empire. One source described it bluntly. It feels like the aftermath of a storm. Friends say Sarah blames herself for everything: Andrew's downfall, the public humiliation, the loss of titles, and the headlines linking her to Jeffrey Epstein. She reportedly walks through the halls asking, "What if I hadn't done this? What if I hadn't said that?" For decades, Sarah Ferguson was a master of reinvention, the scandal-ridden duchess who always found her way back into the spotlight through charm, humor, and endless self-promotion. But now, that ability to bounce back seems gone. This time, the redemption machine has broken, even her mental health. Once her source of resilience is said to be deteriorating. One royal commentator put it best: "It's unfortunate that we have to discuss mental health in this context, but there's no doubt this has taken a huge toll on her." While Sarah spirals, Andrew has retreated from reality entirely. Multiple reports claim that the fallen royal spends hours locked in his private quarters, playing video games and isolating himself from everyone. It's a haunting image, a once powerful prince escaping into a virtual world as his real one collapses. Inside the lodge, silence fills the rooms. A duchess drowning in regret, a prince hiding from consequence, and a family legacy unraveling one box at a time. The breaking point came when the Mail on Sunday revealed a shocking discovery. Sarah Ferguson had personally emailed Jeffrey Epstein, apologizing for publicly cutting ties with him. That single email destroyed what little credibility she had left. Publishers dropped her. ITV distanced itself, and even her children's book, Flora and Fern, originally scheduled for release on October 9th, was delayed to late November. Waterstones confirmed the delay, calling it a sensible decision given the controversy for a woman who built a career on forgiveness and reinvention. This silence from her business partners is deafening. To understand how she reached this breaking point, we need to revisit the pattern that defined her life. Biographer Andrew Loney, in entitled The Rise and Fall of the House of York, describes Fergie's addiction to excess. At her peak, she once spent $25,000 in an hour at Bloomingdale's. She took 9 holidays a year, employing cooks, drivers, nannies, gardeners, even a full-time flower arranger. By the mid-1990s, she was drowning in nearly $4 million of debt. To survive, she turned herself into a brand, writing books, giving speeches, and selling products. For years it worked, but public patience has run out. Now her phone doesn't ring. Invitations have vanished. Even her closest allies are keeping their distance. Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie are said to be deeply worried about their mother's mental state. They've hired a new PR team to help rebrand Sarah as a figure of female empowerment and positivity, but insiders are skeptical. One advisor reportedly said, "How can you sell empowerment when the public sees dependency, excess, and denial?" Still, her daughters are determined to help. They check on her constantly, urging her to get professional support. But those close to the family admit they've never seen her like this before. Even the Queen's corgis, Mook and Sandy, have become part of the uncertainty. Buckingham Palace confirmed the dogs will stay with the family once the lodge is vacated, but who gets them remains unclear. It's a small but telling symbol of how chaotic things have become behind closed doors. Fergie reportedly paces endlessly, sleepless, skipping meals, and obsessively reading every comment, every article, every meme about her. One aide said, It's like watching someone crumble in real time. Her once unshakable confidence has turned to panic. Her longtime staff walk on eggshells. Every conversation is cautious, every word measured. The pressure of eviction, the loss of income, and public disgrace have left her fragile and fearful. One friend confessed, "For the first time in her life, Fergie has no plan. No brand deals, no speaking tours, no guaranteed home. The network that once sustained her has disappeared. Without her title, she's discovering how few real friends she ever had, and so, as movers prepare to dismantle Royal Lodge piece by piece, one era ends in silence. The Duchess who lived for reinvention is now confronting the one scandal she can't escape. Herself, Fergie once represented survival. Now she symbolizes collapse. The woman who never stopped performing for the cameras is finally facing life without an audience. Will she find a way to rise again? Or will this be the moment the curtain closes for good on Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess who couldn't let go? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more breaking royal updates and exclusive analysis.